Alright, I'll talk a little bit about Enchanter DPS in this video. This is how I get a little bit of extra DPS into the group. Of course, you want to have Twin Cast and MR auras running. It's your pretty much your bread and butter. Twin Cast I love since they made it pretty much permanent. It does last for a long ass time. MR is not so good. That one kind of aggravates me a little bit, but it's good for the DPS groups. Also, if you have a caster class outside of your group, especially if they have one that doesn't have an enchanter in their group, you can cast mana reciprocation single target on them. It only lasts 4 minutes, and usually it doesn't even last that long because they'll burn through it like charges. So I use Mind Sunder, I use Polyrefractive Assault, and I use Mind Cleave. If I'm feeling a little frisky, I'll add some dots in there, but usually I really don't even mess with the dots. These three come back in almost a perfect order. I like to keep Poly up, and I'll actually hit that sometimes just before a Mind Cleave or a Mind Sunder in case I can get it to trigger a Chromatic Haze, and then I can use the bigger nuke on it because that's the smallest nuke of the three. These two are identical. They really hit for practically the same thing almost every time, so they're pretty interchangeable. There's MR dropping already. Nice. So yeah, you want to just keep MR up, and if you have a if you use Gina, you can set a Gina trigger for it. I'll make another video about Gina triggers for Enchanter. That's pretty much the DPS. You also, of course, want to hit IOG and Chromatic Haze, and the other one is called Calculated Insanity. It'll hit Calculated Insanity as well with the other one, so it throws all your stuff into a burn mode, so that's good to use. Ethereal Manipulation is good. Your wizards will appreciate you casting that on the mob, so that it will help drop the resistances just for wizard stuff, though, so that's pretty good. And that's pretty much my DPS rotation. Once IOG is down, I'll hit Third Spire if the burn is still going. Might have another Chanter throw a IOG on us if there's an excess of enchanters and I'm in a DPS group. So that's pretty much my burn stuff for Enchanter.